What's up, everybody? Hey, we made it again. Another week. Another Thirsty Thursday. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
The bats are in the house. Good evening.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Everybody, who we got in here already? There's RV Davey in here early. Butterbean, what up? There's Jeff and Pretty Lioness Mayhem. Misty Woods, there's my homie Romy. RV Ashes in April. There's Lori. Hello. Prairie Life, hello, dear. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Never Again, Gypsy Lee. Relax at Safe Spa. What's going on, everybody? All righty. Well, there's Tasha. Hello, hello. Gotta have a sip. I'm just here for the drama and RV Davey. Linda, Lady Redskins, hello. Angie Hay Family Adventures, hello. Good evening. Oh my. Man, that sure does taste good this evening. There he is, Blue Van Dan. Hello, sir. Or should I say, howdy, neighbor. Wish Cloud Studios. There she is. Right there on the bottle. It's Polly Girl. I made it, but only because I threw out my back. Oh, no. That doesn't even sound like fun at all. Working too hard, huh? Out there slaving away. It's done throwed out your back. Salute. There's a Dad Cam. Dad Cam rocks. Hello from Canada. Hello. Maryland. Hello. Miss Marilyn Monroe. PJ, I'm here, but I'm driving. Heading to the Lurker Lounge. Drive safe, Peach. Keep it between the banks. Let's see, the Big Easy. There's Renee. Hello, Renee. Back door. There's Lola. Cool Breeze Adventures. What's up, man? Just watched, a couple hours ago, I watched, Lola telling us all about her census stuff. That was quite interesting, wasn't it? Whoa, Nelly, RV Adventures. There's Pilot Steve. There's Dorothea. What is up, everybody? Everybody in the house getting tipsy. Oh, yeah. Man, well, hello, everyone. Y'all know I'm too lazy to type all them names. I hear you. Bats, please had laser eye surgery today to clear up scar tissue on my cataract lens, and floaters are terrible. Next week, the other eye. Oh, man.
To the bats.
That one was for Linda Lady Redskins.
Yes.
Well, I do hope you had a pleasant birthday. Hanging out. Coming to you from Gulfport, MS, Mississippi. Nice. Seeing bats and bugs. Love the bats, that's right. Strong Adventures. Hey, what's going on? Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it. Here's to clear vision in the near future. I hear that, right? I do hear that. For sure. So, shall we get into it? Shall we just go ahead? Shall we just jump on in and talk about the topic of the evening? And get it out of the way real quick. Shall we? Here's Mr. Line Screw sneaking in. Howdy, everyone. I brought my stimulated bacon bits. That was a good video. I enjoyed that. That was fun. That was real fun. Very well done, sir. Very well done. Bravo, sir. To you, sir. Yeah, that was real cool. Went to see the Mississippi Aquarium yesterday. Oh, cool. I bet that was nice. Oh, Joshua. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute real quick. Happy anniversary to me. I quit work 4 years ago yesterday. Yep, I lied and told them I would miss them. Nice. Well, happy 4-year anniversary. That's pretty cool. That is real cool. Hello, Janice. And now, Joshua. Thank you. That was awesome. Much appreciated. Dave Carlisle. How do you prepare stimulated bacon bits? That was a fun night when he was calling and it was New Year's. That was a great. Ooh, had a burp stuck. Oh, you like my shirt? Thank you. Trisha sent me this from Panama City. Yeah, that was a fun night. I had a blast. I think that'll go down as definitely my best and favorite live stream ever. With Blue Van Dan, dude. He must have called it a dozen times. Line Screw got me a couple times. Cat Kankin called in. A whole bunch of people did. That was a great night, though. Oh, you did, Line? That's cool. I'm glad it got there. Awesome. You guys got to get Dave 2D back online. He did nothing wrong at all. And all the girls' followers are blaming him. It's really messed up. Yeah, I do want to talk about that tonight. I really do, for sure. Yeah, Linda, it was. That was a great New Year's Eve. That was. Spa says I was there with. Yeah, there's a lot of people here, and all the folks who called in just made it. They're the ones that did all the work. It was great. There's Carrie Joe. Hey there, dear. Yeah, it was a blast. It was a blast. And again, everybody's participation in it is what really made it a whole lot of fun. I really did have a blast. Rob Q in the house. But yeah. Okay, well let's just go ahead and then we can chat. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. All right, the Dave 2D thing. Just another night from Blue Van Dan. All right, the Dave 2D thing. Now, I did watch Dave 2D. I used to watch him. I don't want to say I didn't like him, but I wasn't a huge fan. I just didn't like his kind of philosophy on things. He was one of those young, able-bodied people, quit your job, sell everything, move into a van. Because if you do this and that, you're stupid. If you pay money, you're stupid. If you buy things, you're stupid. If you go to work, you're stupid. But yet he sat in his mommy's driveway and let her go to work and do all that stupid shit that he said was stupid. And so he could suck off of her and still go in and do laundry and plug in and all that bullshit. But anyway, anywho, who. I don't want to digress too much. But the thing is that, well, basically Dave 2D has disappeared from social media. Now, he's privatized his videos, his YouTube videos, and vanished from just about all other social media. So Dave was an RVer for a time. He was a van dweller for a little bit. He even lived in a car. And he recently bought a cheap little home, a little house. Now, even though he made all his little videos about traveling and everything else, he was best known for his rants, his roasts. Not his rants, his roasts. And the target of his critical attacking commentary was a certain type of RVer. They were like usually successful nomads in the YouTube community. You know, they had lots and lots of views and lots of subscribers. And I mean, not that he didn't have a good channel and not that his channel failed, but they weren't, they succeeded at the nomad level where he didn't. They were also the beautiful people, I call them. You know, the scantily clad female with the chiseled guy. You know, they were often touted as too good to be true, or the fake RVers. You know, they there's no way they live in the RV. There's no way they live in that van. There's no way they do none of that stuff. You know, it's not real. They're the fake. Oh, there's a big truck. Hold on. Now, the roast videos, they brought lots and lots and lots of views to Dave 2D. Now, his harsh comments are just what you expect, you know, to draw. He drew all the, you know, the nice, fine people here on the internet. So that's why it took off. You know, him running around with the dog and traveling and doing shit. You know, it got a couple of views, but when he roasted and tore people apart and just picked, that's what got the views, because that's what everybody likes, and we all know it here. It's no surprise. So one of the targets of Dave, and he had many, but one of the targets was Max and Lee. And now they were just what I kind of described. They were the, you know, the beautiful people, attractive couple, and they traveled around. They had lots of followers and subscribers on YouTube as well as Instagram and other places. Well, Max and Lee had a very public breakup on YouTube. So with all that going on, hang on, what's something going on here? There we go. So when they had their public breakup, Dave took advantage of it. Of course he did. That's what he does. He took advantage of the situation, and he rolled their videos and made his little comments. You know, kind of like a reaction video, but he throws his little comments in and picks. You know, and she screwed this guy. She did that behind his back, and blah 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 blah. He just went, you know, and then all that stuff. But this time, it would appear that Dave 2D found himself on the other end, the wrong end of the criticism and the commentary. Why is this not working all of a sudden? Come on, quit fucking around. Man, you're really pissing me off. Sorry about that. I'm trying to pull up this thing I got queued up, and everything's going all crazy. Okay. Well, anyway. All right. So let me get back here on here. I'll figure it out. Lee, the chick, Lee McMillan. She's a Canadian. And I guess what no one knew until now is that Lee had some bouts of depression and a little bit of mental illness is what they say. Now, with, let's see, hope this works on this now. Gonna piss me off more. So there's Lee. There's a whole bunch of articles similar to this, but it talks about, her family and everything and the backlash on social media. But basically, she left. She didn't take her car or wallet or anything, and basically threw herself in front of an Amtrak train. Now, again, she had a little bit of depression, some depression. She had bouts of depression. She was dealing with some other illnesses from what is said and throughout these articles. And it was the breakup, the pandemic, and all kind of stuff just kind of all piled on, I believe. And everything kind of went a little bit south. And we can only speculate. We don't know. But from what is being said, I don't know about some. Most of the articles are pretty much the same, though. But the articles all pretty much say that, the family wants to draw awareness, and she was, troubled, even though she appeared to have, the perfect life and everything was all together and, everything like that you just can't tell by looking at someone, So, of course, once that happened, tons of people took to the internet and they decided to put the blame on Dave 2D. So, Dave 2D's social media presence is gone. It's just gone. His YouTube channel, it's still there, but the avatar's gone. All the videos are gone. Now, are they gone or are they just put on private? Don't really know. I will tell you my opinion here in a moment. And this is what I wanted to ask everyone. So, did Dave have a part in it? Did he leave in fear? Did he leave in guilt? Does he feel somewhat responsible? Is he just running to avoid the attention that he gave everybody else? And now he doesn't want it turned on him, so he's out of there? Well, here's my opinion. I'm going to tell you real quick. Dave 2D will be back. At some point in time, he will be back. I know he will, because he's done this several times. Well, not this, but he's he gets in these bouts a lot. He'll go and he'll be making his little traveling videos. He'll be, running around with the dog doing something, or he'll be, the van broke down and I don't have any money and all that bullshit, and trying to scrounge money to fix his van. Or he'd make videos, where he's doing a van build where it looks like it's a 12-year-old building a tree fort. Any old scrap of wood will do, and some nails, and he's swinging a wrench instead of a hammer, and, nothing's level or anything, but, he's doing it, I guess. Well, that didn't do anything for him. So what he does is he turns back to the roasts. And then the roasts come up. And then he's roasting, and all the views, he'll get a couple 100,000 on these roasts, and he'll go find some other beautiful couple to put in his spank bank. I think that's why he watches them anyway, because it's these chicks with the thongs and the thumbnail that are washing their hair, and there's a string up their ass, and so that's what draws him in the first place. And then he watches these folks, and of course, well, the van's too clean, they don't live in it, they're perfect, and this and that, and he's this and he's that, and she's this and that, and blah, 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 blah. And that's what he does. He just plays the video, not little clips. He plays the entire video and sits there and, does his little roasty commentary. And then something will happen. Somebody will start saying something to him or something or whatever, or something will get in his hair, and then all of a sudden, poof, all the roast videos are taken down again. And then it's back to, I'm traveling, just me and the dog, or this and that and the other thing. And then a couple months go by, and then boom, they're all back up again, and then he's doing roast again, because the other videos don't do anything. They're just normal, 1,000 or 2 or whatever. But when he starts getting poor, because everybody can't do the, hey, I'm 30, whatever, I'm going to quit my job, sell everything, and move in a van and be YouTube rich. Very, very few people can do that shit. So when he realizes, okay, this running around in a van ain't all what it's fucking cracked up to be. I don't have 2 nickels to rub together. My van's breaking down, this and that and that. I guess I got to go out here and be an asshole again and do the roast and get a couple 100,000 views on these things so I can get some money. So he does it again. And then it goes and goes, and he does this cycle. And then something will click, or somebody will scream at, or whatever, for whatever reason, poof, they all go away again. And then they come back. Well, so this is no different in my eyes. Well, it's different, but I think it's going to be, he'll be back. Now, do I think Dave 2D had anything to do with it, was responsible in any way, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada? Well, I'll say this. First of all, now this is something that way back in the day, and I do mean way back in the day, when Camo Dave and I were still talking and everything, we used to say it all the time. Both of us. And it is kind of true. If you don't want anybody talking about you, well then, don't be on YouTube putting your shit out there. Just like I don't want anybody talking about my kids or my wife or this and that and the other thing. That's why I don't talk about it and I don't put it on YouTube, right? So, if that's the case, then what I'm here, I'm fair game. What I say, that's fair game. But the wife and all the other people that ain't on here, that aren't, in the spotlight, they're off limits, right? Okay, so with that in mind, again, if you're going to put it out there, somebody's going to talk about it. And if it isn't going to be Dave 2D, it's going to be Camo Dave, or it might even be me, or it's going to be some other channel. I mean, come on. You look at all the hate channels, there's a million of them, and they're all doing better than the channel that they're talking about. Glenda Sully has those 2 cackling hens, Cagney and Lacey, I call them, that Slim the Gully and whatever the other chick's name is. They go in and do live streams. They got 5,000 people in there because they're talking hate about Glenda. There's this other lady who sits there, and she's a big old fat lady, and she sits there and she's eating herself to death, and everybody watches her, and then they go have hate channels about her, and their channels are getting hundreds of thousands of views. And that's what it is. So Dave 2D just talked about these people, the beautiful people, the perfect people, the ones that have the perfect life that seems to be too perfect. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She has 17 different outfits, but they live in a van. Where does she put all the clothes? This guy is chiseled. He's got an 8-pack. His hair is perfect. It's too good to be true. Blah, 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 blah. They really don't live in the van. Somebody produces their videos. They go to their condo at night and go to sleep, and this and this and that, and on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, did he have anything? I don't think so, because, well, I mean, I'm not a big fan of him. I think he's kind of a grown ass toddler. He needs to get his shit together. But I think if he had known that she had her issues, I don't think he would have been as harsh, or maybe not even did anything at all. I think the guy felt immediate guilt because he uploaded a hardcore roast on Lee. Then 2 days later, yeah, I think he felt guilty too. I really do think that he did feel guilty. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, there's underlying problems. If it wasn't, I don't think. Well, I think with what everything I read, and I don't know the girl. I didn't watch them. I don't know anything about her. All I know is she was 28 or something like that. She wasn't even 30 years old yet. Pretty girl. And again, that life that seemed too good to be true, but you never know by looking at people. So I don't think that he caused anything. I think it would have, if she was going to do this and it was going to get to that point, I think it was going to get that way anyway. Did he add to an already declining situation? Probably. But was it his fault? No, I don't think so. That's just my opinion now. And I'm nobody. I feel horrible for Max. I feel horrible for Lee's parents and family. It's gotta be horrible. Not to mention the poor guy driving that Amtrak train too. But there is kind of like a thing that's like, now you know what it feels like though, because you sat down and you were quick to judge and make fun of and just push and push and push and poke. And yeah, everyone's not going to react that way. But again, underlying, there's other folks. I can't remember the other channel. It wasn't Wonderbus. It was somebody else. But there was another couple. And they actually made videos. I watched them that talking about, oh, Dave's talking about us again. And they were going back and forth. So everybody reacts to that stuff differently. But now he knows what it feels like, because now, I mean, you can go on Twitter, YouTube, hell, you can even go to Reddit, and people are just, it's Dave's fault. He did it. It's all his fault. And they're going to be coming after him and talking shit about him, just like he talked about. Well, it's not the same context, but he's going to get a taste of what he dished out to everyone else. But I think it's going to be tenfold. But again, I just want to kind of say that, no, I don't think it's his fault. He might have been a couple blades of grass thrown on top of a stack of bricks, but I don't think it was his fault. I don't think you can place the blame 100% on Dave 2D. And I hope that if he feels any kind of way, I hope that he has someone to talk to, or takes the opportunity to find someone to go talk to and talks to somebody and gets everything cleared up. But again, I do think he will be back. And then when he does come back, it will be whatever videos. I don't know, maybe him painting again, or fixing the house, or maybe driving around with him and the dogs, or doing whatever. But when money gets low, then it might be a year or two from now. But if we're still here and YouTube's still going, the roast videos will come back, because that's what pays his bills. Again, he's done this many times, not for the same reasons, but he's taken the roast down because, I don't know, whether it was guilt or whatever. I don't know. I'm not in the guy's head. I'm just speculating about that. But he has done it before. And when money gets tight and things get low and he realizes that no one really cares what him and the dogs are doing, no one cares that his van broke down, no one cares that, he's painting, not no one, but it isn't a couple 100,000 like when he's out there tearing people's asses apart. So that's what he always goes back to. So I'm sorry this whole thing happened to all involved. It is horrible. It's a tragedy. I'm sorry that Dave 2D got caught up in the mess. I'm sorry that he felt that he needed to take his stuff down. I'm sorry that everyone's going to be going on to attack. But that's the place we are now. As soon as anything happens, we have to find someone to blame. Someone must be responsible. Someone must be held culpable. And that person must be eliminated. Immediately. Canceled. Wiped off of any way to make a living or have a home or do anything. We must annihilate. And that's just the cancel culture that we lived in. And it's not just, as you can see, it's not just on the media where, oh, well, this guy 10 years ago dressed in blackface, so we got to cancel him and throw him off his show. Or this girl said this, 7 years ago, so we have to do this. Now it's creeping down. So any old Joe Blow, any old Tom, Dick, and Harry, anybody up the street, once they dig something up and say, oh, you said this, I don't care if it was 20 years ago, you have to pay, and you have to pay dearly. And you will never work again. You will never make a living. You will not be able to feed your family because you did something stupid like dressed in blackface, or you said the N-word, or you slapped an Asian person, or you did whatever you did. I don't care if you were 18 and you're 65, you must pay dearly. So I guess him hiding out is the best thing for him to do right now. But yes, I do hope he finds someone to talk to, because I could just imagine. I mean, way back when I was picking at Mikey, Living Free Mike, and it got a little tough, and he was going back, and we were going back and forth. He was making fun of me being blind and all kinds of shit. But it got to the point where he was getting a little over the edge. He was getting a little weird doing shit. And I was like, okay, I got to stop, because I know I'm an evil, mean, nasty, horrible prick. And my live stream is nothing but hate-filled people. And I just got another message from Maiden fan today that said my stream is just full of toxic shit and hateful people. But anyway, so I know all that's happening. But I felt, if I said something mean, horrible, and nasty when Mikey wasn't having a good day, and I just pushed him over the edge to make him snap out and do something dumb, I'd feel kind of bad. So I stopped talking about his ass. It's Nana Cat. So hopefully time heals all wounds. Dave 2D finds someone to talk to, gets whatever off his chest, out of his head, gets it all worked out. Or, I don't know the dude. Maybe he's just tired of getting attacked all of a sudden and saying, fuck it, I'm out of here, and doesn't feel that he did anything wrong, and not that he doesn't care, but it's no big deal. I don't know. But whatever it may be, as always, you know how we do it here on the BlindViews channel. You really don't have to agree with me, but
this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Fluffy, get back here. Oh, hey. This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Now, Fluffy,
Okay, so this is the way I see it. If you got any questions, put the marks down or the comments down below, and I'll get back to you. What was that thing you say?
That's the way I see it.
That's it. That's the way he sees it. Not me. I can't say that, but he can say that.
There you go. All right, gang. Well, thank you for listening to me ramble on there. But I just, I didn't want to, I wasn't going to talk about it, but I figured it's part of the YouTube world. I talk about a lot of the YouTube world and who's doing what. I didn't want to, capitalize on someone's loss or thrive on the on the misfortune and misery of others, but I just thought it had to be talked about. I just wanted to give my opinion, and especially as someone who's not the biggest Dave 2D fan, I just wanted to go on record and say I hope he's okay, and I don't think it was him. With all the, after reading I read about 6 different little articles, and after hearing what the deal was and everything, and how her family is reaching out and trying to bring awareness to depression and other things, that there was other stuff going on there, and he might not have helped the situation, but it wasn't his fault. Alrighty, enough of that stuff now. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Oh, Vicky. Hey, Vic. Ooh. Oh, nice take on it as usual. Oh, thank you. Minivan Mike, what up? Never heard of him till now. Oh, really? Yeah. Pam said respect. Oh, cool. Solid points that reasonable folks understand. Good chat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to kind of break it down a little bit, the way I saw it anyway. Shadow of dang, I just got in here, so I've got to rewatch. Yeah. Blue Van Dam burped. Oh, one. Mrs. Munchichi. Oh, what's RV Davies? What's up with him? Is he sick again? Not feeling well? I'm at Christopher's homestead. Nana Cat, much better. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Geez, VV, I never heard you be really mean to somebody. Yeah, occasionally. According to some people, I'm just filled with hate. Agree 100% with you, BB. Oh, thanks, man. She was beautiful with mental health issues. Yeah, she was a really, really pretty girl for sure. And again, I didn't really know who they were until I just read all these things, all these articles. People who commit suicide are selfish and are very damn it, went away. I can't get it. Didn't I hear you are world famous nowadays? That's right. Everybody wants to know where Dan is and what he's doing. Let's see. Bill says, I agree. It was not his fault. His pieces often help the channels, in my opinion. I'm sure a lot of those channels were used to stuff like that anyway, because a lot of people had the same opinion about them. And Dan says, I even know Dave personally. Time for exploring. Hello there. Back basic. Oh, Robin Williams. Yeah. Oh, there you go, Pamela. Thank you. That was nice. A hotline. You're such an ass. No need to go to Omaha. Just watch BV. No need to go to Oatman. Yeah, that's right. Just watch me. I'm an ass. Hateful ass. The Big Easy. I hope this doesn't put me in a bad depression and he does something stupid. Oh, I hope this doesn't put him in a bad. Yeah, I agree. That's why I said I hope he has somebody to talk to, and I hope he takes advantage of it if he does. Sometimes those thoughts of ending your life are so strong you become blinded to how it will affect anyone else. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it would. Sure, you do kind of zone in on yourself and you don't really think of others. Or I think that's what would stop a lot of people if they did think about it, but, shit happens. I mean, I don't know. My brother killed himself. It destroyed our family. Yeah, I bet it does. I mean, I couldn't even think about it, When I had, when I was young, one of the kids that I knew, I mean, I didn't hang out with him. I knew who he was from, around the neighborhood. I don't know, 16, 17. Him and his girlfriend broke up and he sat on his bed and, I mean, talk about horrified, man. His family was a wreck for a while. Why is Sophie not doing YouTube no more? I liked her. She is. It was her half pint. It was her April Fool's joke. People who commit suicide are suffering in a world where mental illness is still taboo. Suicide is difficult for all left behind. Yes. These thoughts can be troubling to you at the same time. They are for me anyway. Sometimes you think everyone would be better without you. Obviously, people in this state of mind aren't thinking clearly. Well, yeah, that's obvious. I mean, it's rough. I don't know that much about it. I don't pretend to know. I can only speculate about certain things and wish the best for people, Suicide's personal. No one can understand. Yeah, that's a very good point, Wendy. Very, very good point. 1 in 4 young adults are suffering from depression, bipolar, anxiety, or other mental illnesses. It's the real pandemic, sadly. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes chronic pain is so bad that you eternally... Yeah. Did you see Eric Pneumatic's Fanatics April Fool's joke? Yes, I did. I did, Marilyn. That's a cool shirt there. Yeah. Trisha sent me this. From Panama City Beach. I was becoming suicidal while being with the last guy. Sometimes people make you feel so trapped that you feel like it's your only way out. See, that's sad. It really is. It's sad. It's sad that people feel that way. That's right, Nana Cat. But, yeah, it's I was going to say something. I missed it. Where'd it go? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, yeah. It's like, you look at someone, again, they were a perfect example. You look at people and, they're happy, they're traveling, they're doing all kinds of cool shit. They're popular on Instagram and YouTube and everything, and they got millions of people watching them and follow them and give them the attaboys, and they're attractive people, but you just don't know what's going on inside anybody's head. I just want to know why politicians don't kill themselves too often with all the hatred we have for them. That's true. Butterbean says sometimes depression is so deep it physically hurts. Wow. I wish those who do not suffer from chronic depression would realize that it is very hard to ask for help. There's still a large stigma attached to mental illness of any sort. I speak from experience. Yeah, I guess that is true. I mean, no matter what it is, I guess, whenever you say, depression or anything else that's, mental, like you say. It is like, oh, mental, or not right. Did you calm down from your last appearance? Oh, I wasn't that bad. I was kind of calm. I just needed to get it off my chest. I tried to be quiet for a long time, but, you know, pick for about a month, and I got to say something. Trisha picks awesome t-shirt. Yes, she does, Nana. And then when they do ask for help, there isn't much. First question. Yes, the insurance, of course. Of course. What's up, Breeze? Because politicians are narcissists. That is true, too. You never know what truly goes on in anyone's mind. Exactly, Linda. Most are too stupid to know. Politicians, that's right. There's Trish. What up, Trisha? Clinical depression is terrible illness due to an imbalance of neurotransmitters, that serotonin and dopamine, but treatable if caught early with medication. Depression sucks the very life out of you. You barely have enough energy to cope with daily life, much less do anything. Wow. Tough subject matter here, says PJ. Yeah. And it's one that I don't know a whole lot about. I really don't. So it's I'm being educated here too as well. Being in the public eye subject you to good and bad, super critical. If you can't balance the bike, don't go for the ride. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying too, you know. But yeah, it's rough. Had a brain injury. Had to take bipolar meds to control my emotions. I used to hate saying that. Now, oh well. Yeah. Yeah, depression sucks. My mom used to say depression is no different than measles or mumps. Everyone can get it. Yeah, I guess that's true. BB, that was real. Campbell Dave in here. Your last time you talked about him, an olive branch is floating around somewhere. My thing is now with Dave is it's just best if I don't watch him. That way he won't annoy me and I won't say anything. And that's the best I'm going to do for now. At this point in time, it's just stay away, avoid the situation. I'm not going to talk shit about him, not going to bash him, because if I don't watch him or listen to him, I don't know what kind of dumb shit he's saying or doing, or how he's contradicting himself, how he's not saying this and then doing what he just bitched about. I won't know none of that, so I'll just stay away from it, and then I'll just keep my mouth shut, and the Camo Dave stuff will be done. As far as in my camp, I'm done with it. No one I know suffered from depression really bad. Made an appointment at the doctor. Told them what was going on. 1 month to appointment. What damn, yeah. Well, I know a guy I used to work with at the airport the one time. He was having a fit because his daughter was having some kind of issues. And yeah, the insurance company, and we had pretty decent insurance. And the insurance company was just giving them the runaround and saying, well, we don't cover this and we cover that and this and that. It was utterly disgusting to me. I was totally disgusted about the whole thing. At your appointment, doctor referred to specialist appointment another month. Went to appointment with them. Doctor gave an evaluation. Okay, appointment to see psych in a month. Damn. Yeah, see, the runaround. Then the insurance company's going to get involved. And yeah, it's crazy. That is one thing. Living here in the States, our healthcare system has big flaws for sure. That's right, Marilyn. Because if somebody was out here and screaming and flipping out and doing crazy shit, they'd be able to pull right up, grab them, throw them in the thing, and commit them right away under section whatever, and throw them in and get them help immediately. So to walk in and go, yo, something ain't right. I got a problem. Help me out. Okay, well, we'll see you in a month. Yeah, fuck that, man. That's crazy. It's crazy. And they wonder why people do dumb shit. This year has brought so much change to as we know it. Yes, those with the most resilience will come out whole or find a better way. And that's another thing with all the, to be quite honest, insurance companies stopped doing much for mental illness back in the 80s. That's true. It's another elephant in the room physicians won't address. Well, yeah, when they closed, around here, they were the state hospitals. And when they closed all the state hospitals and sent everybody out into the streets, and then they wonder why there's a bunch of people in the streets standing on the corners, fucking screaming and yelling and rocking back and forth and drinking and doing all kind of crazy shit. Because you let all the mental health people, you just send them out in the streets. If you come to Canada and get a grizzly bear to chase you, you'll soon forget you're depressed if you survive. Yeah, right. But the thing is, I was going to say that in the beginning of this whole pandemic stuff, I didn't freak out, but you start thinking and you're reading things and you're watching these little clips and you're watching the news and you're hearing what people are saying and, this is whack. And then all of a sudden you start seeing all these numbers rise and there's people in hospitals and hospitals are overflowing and people are dying because they can't get in the hospitals and hospital workers are working and working and working. There's not enough masks for the hospital workers and there's not enough ventilators for the people that need ventilators and people are dying and old people and kids and this, and you're hearing all this stuff and you're seeing numbers rise and you're going, what the fuck is going on? I freaked out a little bit for sure. I'm like, what the hell, Now that we're, a year or more in, it's different. But in the beginning, you're like, you go from, this is horseshit or it's not that bad. And you hear, in 2 weeks or when summer hits and, here we are a year, not a month later, not 2 months later, over a year later, and we're still in it. And now they're talking about numbers are going up in France. And they're on the fucking other wave and they're getting more and more and more and all this other shit. But in the beginning, it's like, yo. So I could imagine if you had something else going on in your head, when all this shit happened. Yeah, I don't know. Because like I said, it kind of freaked me out a little bit for a little while. My daughter had an eye problem yesterday. We called a doctor and had to drive a couple of towns away to get in the same day. But an immediate problem requires immediate solutions. And that's a really problem with the doctors now too. I had a neighbor lady had issues with depression. All the neighbors knew of it and tried to help. Went on for years. Sorry to say she isn't with us anymore because of it. Yeah. But yeah, Marilyn, I noticed that the other day is, I needed to go in to get my prescription refilled. So I wasn't into the doctor for like a year. So she demanded that I go in so she could do this and that and take blood and you know how they do. But anyway, so since I don't drive, I called on a Monday and I said, I need a medical check appointment. And could you make it for Wednesday? This was on a Monday. Could you make it for Wednesday? The earliest I got is 2 weeks on a Friday. The next Wednesday I have is a month and a half away. So just imagine if I'm working and I get a cold and I take off of work for 3 days. And to go back to work, I need a doctor's note or I'm going to get fired. So I call the doctor and say, hey, I got this damn cold. I haven't been at work for a couple of days. I still feel like crap. I need some meds and I need a doctor's note. Oh, we can see you in a month. What? When did this become the normal shit? I used to call my doctor and say, yo, man, I'm sick. I got a cold. All right, we can squeeze you in a day or, yeah. But now, we can see you in 3 weeks. What am I supposed to do? Stay home from work for 3 weeks with a cold and hope you give me we can only give you a note for 2 days. And shit like that. I'm like, what the hell? What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do anymore? That's ridiculous. Bob Rama, and the numbers are going up again. What the hell? After Messi, I don't know. I just saw today that a couple states, I think there's like 8 states here in the United States that numbers are rising again. And I just seen a thing that I think it was France, if I'm not mistaken, is their numbers are climbing big time. They're like in some major shutdown mode again. No restaurants, nothing open again. Just, like we were way back. The wheels down too. It's not Dave's fault. If you go on YouTube, it goes with the territory. She had problems not related to some other channel. Yeah, I went over that an hour ago. I'm glad to say I'm finally happy. Working with animals and getting my goats back was the best thing for me. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. I am. Full lockdown in Ontario as of Saturday. Wow. Advanced, but that patient portal shit. Yeah, cool. I doctor for a month unless I take off work. I guess I'm going to wear these scratched up glasses for another month. Ain't that a bitch? Whew. I am struggling to keep up tonight, guys. I have to admit. And the slow mode is on, I think. Is it? Maybe it's not. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe somehow it got turned off and I didn't see it and didn't turn it back on. Maybe that's why I'm having such a hell of a time keeping up. We're in the third wave in British Columbia and indoor dining and events are closed. Damn. For us is the variants that are causing havoc. Oh. Please don't tell Texas about these numbers growing. Marilyn said, yes, slow mode is on. Oh, okay. Good. Yep, Lioness confirmed. Good. I'm glad it is. But yeah, because if it wasn't, because I'm having a hell of a time keeping up with the slow mode on. So if it wasn't, man, I'd be doomed. Faux show. Yeah, that's crazy. It's flying tonight. I guess people got a lot to say. And that's a good thing. That is a real good thing. Tons of comments scrolling by. Yeah, I know, right? We just talk too much. No, I like everybody's in here and they got something to say. Let's see, I'm going backwards now. There's a new video on how to make Scrapple. Ooh, love it. It's on BV, just lots of talkative folks. Yep. Yes, France this time has a national lockdown for a month. Yeah, I thought it was France. Thanks, Wendy. Guinea pigs make great emotional support animals. Not even kidding. You put them in your pocket. Line Screw One should Yo-Yo Max and I blame you because the variants are blowing from west to east. For my area, we seem to be easing up a bit. I just want not to have to wear a mask anymore. Yeah. Alberta also may be going down a step to closing businesses which are reopened earlier this year. Man, see, you don't like to hear shit like that, do you? Got my car back today. What? Oh, it smells like a garage though. Oh, really? Oh, nice though. That's awesome. You got it back though. I hope that puppy keeps it running for you. That's awesome. Good news. Miss Munchie, I have so much to catch up on. Yeah, you do. I've got nothing to say, and say it well. Getting people following his favorite golden retriever area. And the cat do a little dance. I fell in love with one of the ranch horses. I would love to save up enough money to buy her. Yeah, I like horses too. Horses are cool. Butterbeans, I guess so. Nothing like watching vegetable boats flip over and the occupants hustle. Most places here are still making customers wear masks even though there isn't a mandate. Yeah. Animals can be the best emotional support in the world. Mrs. Munchie said that she could spend 24/7 with horses. Mr. Breeze, do a little dance, get down tonight. Florida mask mandate has been lifted, but retailers require them. Yeah, I know a lot of places are doing that. Yeah. I have to catch up too. Came running indoor as BV was coming on. Slow-mo is on BV. You've just have lots of people in here. My baby man goes in Tuesday for a pre-trip checkup. There you go. Would rather avoid road problems if possible. We always do that. Plus my mechanic needs to make a living too. That's right. He's got that boat payment. I have 600 coworkers and 0 deaths. 0. I don't buy the fear. If you are not obese and don't have a bunch of problems, you will be fine. I do know someone who died right after the vaccine now. Well, I mean, I don't know. I know there's a couple people. Well, there's that one early on that was an Olympic swimmer in his 30s who dropped dead. So I would say that you really don't get too much more fit than an Olympic swimmer. So I don't think you really have to be old or young and weak or have a whole bunch of problems. Now, I'm sure if you are healthy, you have a better chance of just kind of like getting sick and feeling like crap for a while. And if you do have all kinds of other problems, if you get it, I could see you being, but yeah. But this thing, what I saw through the year or whatever it's, however long it's been now, you really can't predict anything. This thing is all over the place. Gotta go. I'm hurting pretty bad right now. All right, Polly girl, go take care of yourself, girl. No boat payment for him. He uses ours to go fishing. There you go. I'll just keep wearing my mask and tripping over stuff. Yeah. Y'all, I'm going to be pissed if I catch COVID. I know, right? I'm fat. I need to go get a vaccine. Yeah. I asked my doctor about, are they giving out the vaccines yet? Blah, 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 blah. She gives me this paper. I bring it home. Don't pay no mind to it. Then I open it up and I'm reading it to find out what I got to do. And it clearly says at the top of the paper, let's see if I can see it with my blind ass. Oh yeah. We are still focusing on a tier 1A, 65 and those 18 to 64 with high risk conditions. In other words, not you, pal. I don't think being blind puts you at high risk for COVID. Oh, man. Alan Burke, what up? I think we will see mask in one form or another. Yeah, I think you're right about that. My brother in a rural area has lost 11 friends. The majority were less than 50. I just can't dismiss it. Grateful that no one. Yeah. Well, let me tell you. It sucks. You don't want to get it. I know if Trish is in here. How about Trish? You don't want to get it. Because if you do, you ain't going to say it's not real. It sucks. Had both your jabs. Gonna be really busy if you catch it now. Yeah, right. I'm not even eligible to get one yet. Here's what I find kind of funny. Yeah, there's Trish. Thought I would die. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to get it. If you get it, you ain't gonna say, it's not to worry about. How about it, Trish? And Trish, she's running on treadmills, going to the gym, got a personal trainer and all kinds of shit. So yeah. Winston Churchill consumed a fifth of brandy daily and said it kept his emotions and health in check. He did pretty damn good. Yeah, I guess he did. Maine will be next Wednesday for 16 and up. Oh, cool. It does suck. My hubby lives with the after effects. Yeah, it was a long time, man. This shit hangs around. And it is so weird not being able to smell anything. And no matter what you put in your mouth to eat, it just tastes like nothing. Absolutely nothing. All my vapes, nothing. It was really, really weird. I ate all the healthy shit that I hated because I couldn't taste it. So I just ate. I could eat anything. I couldn't taste a damn thing. It was a mess. I had it a year ago, February, probably as high risk as you can get. Worst flu I ever had, but I got over it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, again, some people just, some people not, some people, yeah, it's crazy. Butterbean, next Saturday, I get my second Pfizer shot. Cool. Why do they kick people off? Why do they kick people off? Unskankable Morgan. I don't know what that was all about. Can I have some birthday? Oh, yeah, sure.
Birthday bats for Kathleen Klein. Happy birthday. And many, many more.
21-year-old niece had around Christmas and still can't taste a thing. Oh, really? Everything tastes gross to her. Yeah, it took a while for it to come back. It came back real, real slow. My no taste, no smell was only 2 days. Shortness of breath was 6. Oh, see? Isn't that crazy, though? It's weird. I forgot about I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot about the damn shortness of breath. Walk up the damn steps. It felt like I ran around the block twice as fast as I could. Fucking huffing and puffing and panting. And yeah, that sucked. Yeah, that was not fun at all. And everything lasted for about a month. And then after that, things slowly started getting better. The breathing and that stuff came back first. Slowly, but it started coming back first. And then the smell kicked in first. I could slightly smell things again. And then the taste came back. But yeah, I mean, and because I can not be able to see, I can smell shit. I usually smell shit before anybody else in the house does. I couldn't smell a damn thing. You do know those nasty bats are where COVID originated. Yeah, that's what they say. What I find interesting, though, is that they are giving people the little, the COVID badge that I got my COVID shot that you got to carry around. Well, you don't have to carry it around, but some places are talking about, like in New York, they're talking about making you have one. In other words, making you get the COVID vaccine and carrying your little I got my vaccine with you proof, show me your papers, that shit. But they can't because, first of all, it's not FDA approved yet. It's a, what do they call it? An emergency use something is what they call it. But nothing's really FDA approved. So therefore, they can't mandate it, and they can't make you have your little thing, and show it and prove that you had it. But they're talking about making you have your little papers to get on certain flights and trying to do it for interstate travel and all this other dumb shit. And like, how can you do that when it's not FDA approved yet? Wouldn't that be a HIPAA violation? You would think, right? But then again, if you look at it like, they're not asking you for your medical records. They're just, it's kind of like, you gotta, your kid's getting ready to go to kindergarten. Well, it has to have these shots before we're going to let the kid go into school. It's kind of the same deal. You have to have your little COVID vaccine shot before we let you get on a plane to do this or that or that. That's what they're that's what they're talking about doing. But all the vaccines that the kids get, they're all FDA approved and this and that and that. But these vaccines are not FDA approved yet. But even though re-COVID passport requirement, what happened to HIPAA? Yeah. But even so, FDA approved home testing COVID kits. Oh, really? I did not see that. I was just reading a thing today, though, about the shot record. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I just authorized for emergency use. Yeah, there you go. That's what it was, yeah. Yep, exactly. It's not FDA approved, but it is authorized for emergency use. Exactly. Yes. Thank you. I was close. But yeah, I was just reading something today, though, that about all that, as a matter of fact. COVID is directly related to insulin resistance, which is why children are normally immune and obese people do badly. One coworker that was hospitalized was obese and diabetic. Keep blood sugar low. I bet they already sell them on eBay. Yeah, they probably do. But yeah, what I think is kind of think is funny is, even if they're thinking about this, is you're going to have your vaccine card to go do anything. But yet, having an ID to go vote is unheard of, unconstitutional, and racist. How in the hell does that work? You're going to make me have a proof of vaccination just to walk around, but I can go vote. Hey, I'm John. I'm here to vote. Walk around the block. Hi, I'm Jim. I'm here to vote. Because, yeah, having an ID. No. That's unconstitutional. It's against the voter right. You're trying to suppress voters by making them get an ID. I find that to be hilarious. Got to get one to drive a car. No, you don't. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. You got to fucking have an ID to do anything. Walk around with your passport in your pocket. They don't ask for a card to see that you don't have other drug resistant things. They better not go there. Yeah. I don't think they will. But they are some places are talking about it. And that's the other thing. It's one of those things that the federal government's going to require you to do certain things for international this and that and the other thing, but they're not going to mandate that. But like everything else, each state's going to do its own little thing, which is always stupid. Like the federal law says marijuana is illegal, but every state, oh no, we say it's legal for medical use only. Well, we say it's legal for recreational use, but the federal law says it's illegal, period. But you can go state to state to state, and it's all different. That's where everything gets all screwed up with everything we do. Don't you have to have proof of certain vaccines to travel to certain countries? Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if they pass it for international travel. Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I think the federal government's trying to do that. But each state's trying to say, well, no, to go to, I don't know, to go into, say, a football stadium to watch a football game, you have to have proof of it. Or to get on a flight to go even to another state, you have to have it, and all kind of dumb shit. Again, you know how states do. The federal government says, this is the law. And the state goes, okay, that's the law, but we're going to do it this way. Private companies can require anything they want. Yes, the government won't have to even be involved in the vaccine cards. You are correct there. That's right. That's a selling point. One thing I was reading is that's a selling point for some businesses. If they say, okay, you have to get your vaccine, and an employee says no, they say you're fired. You can't fire me. Sure, we can. We can fire you for any reason. And then their selling point is, say, if you are a bar or a hair salon or something like that, you can actually advertise now, or come to our salon, because all of our employees have been vaccinated and they all have their little proof of vaccination. So that's one of the things that they're trying to do too. There's all kinds of crazy shit going on. And it's only going to get crazier. In Virginia, you don't even have to get your car inspected anymore. Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of states like that is making it legal next month. Past time. Hawaii already passed it. Oh, really? Sorry, I'm for states' rights. Top-down regs are bad. Yeah, but there's certain things that need to be, for instance, the concealed carry thing and gun laws. I don't want to get into all that, but wouldn't it be a lot easier if it was like, boom, no, I got to do this in this state, this in that state. I can't in this state. If I want to go from Pennsylvania to Florida, I got to go around this state, or else I got to stop before this one and do all this crazy shit. Each state's different. No, certain things need to be across the fucking board to make it easier for everybody just to do what they got to do without playing hopscotch around states and shit. It's dumb. Some of the shit is dumb. Now, not everything, but there are certain things that just need to be. This is what it's like. Get over it. The government will not be able to force people to put things inside their bodies they don't want. It's their own bodies. Well, that's not true, PJ, because again, your kid can't go to school unless it gets all its shots. So it either has to stay home and be homeschooled, or it's not going to school. And you have to have all them records that say that your kid had them shots before they let it in school. At least here it's like that. And look what they did to us when we were kids. We didn't have a choice. Line up, get your shots, get your vaccines. If you reside in a right to work state, you can be fired without a exactly. And that's what we have here. Yeah, there's no, it's a privilege to have a job here. It isn't your right. We can fire your ass for just about anything. Well, especially if you're white. You're white in the male. You can cry this and that and the other thing, but it doesn't take much for them to say, it's just, again, we talked about this before. It's like you walk into a place and they go, and there's a sign, see it's right there. We reserve the right to refuse service to anybody. I think when they decide there is a new variant that will require a new vaccine, I'll start getting too confusing. Yeah, it will be getting confusing. You hear about the vaccine passport the Biden administration is working. Yes, I did hear about that. I was reading a little bit about that too. A little bit confusing, but yeah. But again, none of it can happen because, at least until the FDA approves it, because you can't mandate someone to get something that's not even approved yet. That's not even got the AOK to be used, really, technically. If students were waived from vaccines, they sign a form knowing that if there's a breakout, they can't come to school. I couldn't register for university without measles vaccine. Wow. Yeah, so nationwide season. Yes, concealed carry. It's so crazy. Gun rates are already across the board. It's called the Second Amendment. No, that's not true either. Sorry. That's not true. And I'm not going to be the one to go to jail to prove it. I'm too purty. Again, I'm not going to push it. Like Maryland, the state of Maryland. I will not go through Maryland with my concealed carry gun on me. There's no way in hell. I'm not sitting in a damn Maryland prison for 5 or 10 years just because I had a gun. I'm not going to be able to sit there and scream, oh, it's my Second Amendment right. Yeah, scream it from my cell. No, fuck that. I'll sit here. I know the rule. I'll follow your stupid rule. No matter how stupid it is, I ain't going to jail. BV did not want to say that. Yeah. We have all kinds of kids in school here going without their vaccinations. That's why we have measles outbreak here. All they have to do is cite religious reasons. Yeah, there's very few reasons here that they can get away with it. What's up, Kelsey? I know my grandson. You know, he had to go through all that shit, and yeah, they told my daughter that, yeah, can't come without this, that. You got to go have all the thing, you know, all the bullshit. But yeah, like whatever. They're claiming they will not make the passport mandatory. It is supposed to be for private corporations. They are anticipating it being required to enter sporting events, movie theaters, restaurants. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. But again, I guess that's all. Well, the FDA will prove it. I'm sure they will. Put their little stamp on it. But everything I read, as far as, and I don't know, I'm not a lawyer or a scientist, but everything I've been reading, that until the FDA puts their stamp of approval on it, which they haven't yet, then they can't mandate it anyway. Maryland got in trouble for stopping cars from Florida thinking they had a gun in the car. Yeah, I don't fuck around in Maryland. They don't play. I do exactly what they want me to do. I stop at the line. I take my gun off my hip. I unload it. I put the gun somewhere in the gun safe in the front. I put my unloaded magazine, because if you have one bullet in the magazine, your gun is considered loaded, even though it's in a separate part of the car. So you got to take all the bullets out of the magazine and put them in 2 different compartments in your trunk. And that's what I do. And then when I get out of Maryland, I stop, we pull over, I load the magazine, put the magazine back in the gun and put it on my hip and carry on. It's a pain in the ass, but hey, again, I'm not going to jail. I saw more cars being searched along the freeway in Maryland than I did in all other states I drove through combined. Yeah, I don't play around. Now, you can lawfully, transport through a state, but you have to follow their laws, their guidelines for it. And again, each state's different. Maryland, you have to do this. And then South Carolina, you have to do this. And then if you go through this other state that doesn't, you have to do that. And none of them are the same. If it was just one flat, this is what you got to do. It would be so much easier. Turn around Hoover Dam for having a firearm, but they don't say squat about a cattle prod. Believe me, I can cause havoc with one of those puppies. I bet. I remember when the polio vaccine came out, and it was in a sugar cube. Oh, is that the one in the sugar cube? Yeah. My entire family went to the local elementary school cafeteria to get it. I walked away for a few minutes. Does anyone know if any state is turning someone away from coming into the state if you haven't had this shot? No, not that I've heard of. Stay out of Massachusetts. Everything is illegal. Yeah. Oh, trust me. Anytime I go anywhere, I pull the reciprocity map up and I look, and that's how I plan my trip. I don't play around. Vaccinate your kids. Being a kid in the 50s, I nearly died from the measles because of the rash. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, man. Measles, mumps, chickenpox, polio, smallpox, all kinds of shit, man. Very true. What are your thoughts on the new talks of recurring stimulus payments? It seems during the last election cycle, they seeded the thought of universal basic income into people's minds. Well, first of all, the stimulus package, we got all these stimulus things going out, and now he's talking, which is a couple $2 trillion. Now he's talking about, he's actually coming here, not here, but here to my state, to Pittsburgh, to talk about this infrastructure thing, which I think is a good idea. The infrastructure is very important. We're talking about roads, bridges, pipes, electric, all that. It has been neglected for far too long. But with a couple $1 trillion going to that, a couple $1 trillion going to all these stimulus packages, where's all this money going to come from? Oh, that's right. Working folks. How much taxes are you going to be paying? That's right. Let's raise this minimum wage to $15 an hour, and then we'll take 10 of it away anyway, because we're going to tax the living shit out of you, because this money's got to come from somewhere. That's what I think about stimulus packages and everything else. And the other thing is Lola. The other thing is the stimulus. What's it stimulating? What is the stimulus stimulating? Isn't it supposed to stimulate the economy and get things rolling and working? Well, what are you doing? Well, let's see. There's an outbreak. All the stores are closed. The restaurants are closed. This is closed. That's closed. Well, you're not going to concerts. You're not going to your local restaurant. Yeah, you can now, but no one's doing that. What are you doing? You're sitting in your house and you're ordering shit from Amazon, and you're paying your internet bill so you can stream YouTube and stream stuff on TV and order shit from Amazon. So that's who's getting stimulated. The people that don't need stimulated, like Walmart, Amazon, you're still buying everything from there. So the little guy down the street that had to close his shop for a year because of a pandemic, and all his employees that couldn't go to work, they're not getting any damn money. The local pizza shop, the mom and pop, whatever shop down the street, they're not getting stimulated. No. Who's getting stimulated? Amazon. Here, we're going to give you a shitload of money so you can go buy a bunch of shit on Amazon and have it delivered to your house. So you can go to Walmart and you got a bunch of shit to Walmart never closed. They didn't need stimulated. It's all the people that needed. They're not getting the money. So again, where's all this money coming from? And I don't know. Now, sure, it's a good idea, but one or two. But now we're gonna, hey, everybody, how about $1,000 a month for free? Just because. I don't know. I don't feel very stimulated, and I got my check. Yeah, have a great night, all. Time to cook dinner. All right, Margie, take it easy. You and Jeff, enjoy your dinner. It didn't stimulate. I didn't stimulate anything but my bank account. Yeah, I didn't. I stuck it in the bank, and yeah, I bought a couple little things, but nothing out of the ordinary. I didn't go crazy. That's for sure. That's all investors stimulus and GameStop. My stimulus check went to savings account. That's right. You're trying to get a new kitchen, huh? Craziness, though. It's a little bit funny. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Uh-oh. Look what we got here. Michael, a new blind viewer.
All right, now verify your memberships, and we're off to the races.
Welcome home.
Welcome to the family. The crazy, chaotic BlindViews family. We're a wacky bunch. If you like your little membership, little gift, your little thank you gift, and you have a mailing address that you don't mind letting me have, email it to me at myblindviews@gmail.com. I got some in the mail. Some folks have gotten their things already. I got another batch going out here. Probably Monday I'll go to the post office if I don't go Saturday. But yeah, I got a couple batches. Don't shop Amazon if you've been in the Ripple. Oh, you got yours too, Marilyn? Cool. Yeah, a couple people got theirs. Wow, what's going on? This thing act up now? Of course it is. What a pain in my ass. Ugh. All right. Oh my, that was fun. That was just loads of fun. Oh. Hey, there's Helga. And Molly. Who else snuck in here? Oh my, oh my. Hey, there's Paula Van Beet. I did see you, that's right. You made your presence known. How is everyone doing? All right. That was fun. Okay, good. Glad I wasn't the only one that thought it was fun. My fingers hurt now. Oh, I just restrung that a couple days ago, so it's kind of getting wonky already. But that's good. That's good. Beat it into submission. I know I do fake that air guitar. I came for the lure of BlindViews. Oh, it's you. What's up? That's funny. I like that. Thanks, Billy. Oh, Mayhem was doing the air drums. Cool. Way to go, Mayhem.
Wow. I guess it's about time for me to head on out of here. I've been on here for far too long. But it was fun.
Not much your turn. Oh, thank you. I am really not a guitar player. I'm just a guy that plays guitar. I worked with lots of folks that were real musicians. I just make noise. I have fun now. Some folks seem to enjoy it. So, yeah, I bang on it once in a while, make some noise. I do appreciate everybody. But, yeah, since it's past 9:30, I started at 7. That means I've been on here far, far, far too long. Seymour may have a song to sing. That's right. He might be back here dancing. Well, I do want to thank you guys. I'm going to play this real quick.
Okay, so this is the way I see it. If you got any questions, put the marks down or the comments down below, and I'll get back to you. What was that thing you say?
That's the way I see it.
That's it. That's the way he sees it. Not me. I can't say that, but he can say that.
There you go. Good old badge. Good old badge. 70s and 80s. Yep. Yeah, I probably forgot more than I learned. Yeah, I got to brush up on some stuff though. But yeah, I try to play every once in a while, at least twice a month. I play a little bit at the end, and I try to pick up one or two new tunes to play. So I'll muddle through some stuff. But yeah, it was fun. I had a blast, you guys. But yeah, it's been a long night. I've been on here far too long. So I guess I will say thanks for hanging out with me. I know time is precious, and I do appreciate you guys spending some of your precious time with me. I truly do appreciate it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.